Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, you're used to people fawning over you. I thought there was a brilliant line when Meghan finally sat down with Ellen DeGeneres on her chat show about 18 months ago now. And if you remember, Ellen got a really good dig in about how Meghan had arrived to the studios, the Warner Brothers studios in Burbank, California, for that interview, which was a total embarrassment, as we all saw. But it was the line that Ellen said, she was basically talking, Meghan, about how she'd been to the studio many years before for an audition and how she turned up in this battered old car. Seemingly I'd heard that story before from a film, but we'll just park that one there for now. But what was interesting was Ellen's response. Oh, very different to today, isn't it? And what she basically meant was, the entourage, the motorcade, everybody sort of kowtowing and curtailing and that sort of thing. Ellen at least did get that dig in to let the world know that this was not a very easy booking, whatever people thought. That's the problem, you see, when you book Harry and Meghan. They expect all the trappings of royalty without actually doing any of the work. That's been the bigger problem, of course, for them within the British monarchy too, clearly. But now it's becoming really problematic for Prince Harry, because where he's often said recently that America is his home, they love him, everybody seemingly gets on with him, that type of thing. Well, it's not necessarily true, is it? As we told you recently, the chat show host Jimmy Kimmel has come out very, very big against Prince Harry, and we know the reasons why. Then Chelsea Handler, an alleged comedian, popped up on some award show and decided to deride them too. Not difficult to do, but this has really, really upset the former royals. And as ever, let me explain why. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Hope you're all keeping well. Yes, as I say, over in the United States, we're told a lot here in the United Kingdom that Harry and Meghan, they're adored. It's totally different over there. People love them. So seeing people like these chat show hosts literally deriding them on air must be very difficult for Harry and Meghan. Their PR people are telling them, don't worry about England. America loves you. Clearly not. You see, the bigger problem here is that while Prince Harry, of course, was being derided on air by other chat show hosts, he can't find anything on social media. That toxic social media that they both dislike. Yes, you know the one. Well, even from people like Stephen Colbert, the guy that interviewed them at GMA, Anderson Cooper, even once bestie chum James Corden. Nobody's coming out to support. Now, a lot of people would say, oh yes, because they don't want to be seen to be jumping on the bandwagon. Listen, if there's one thing I know about, it's the celebrity world, and they can sniff failure and mood change. And by mood change, I mean the audience are getting fed up of them. And the bottom line for Harry is, well, he might want to look out towards people and think, well, why can't you put a nice quote out? Why can't you put a wonderful review about my book? Even somebody like James Corden, who's now decided to quit the United States and sadly move back to the United Kingdom, he knows that it's not particularly working very well for them over here. So why jeopardize his own potential return on the back of supporting someone who's clearly on the way down? And I'm not saying this in a revelationary way of like, oh, look. I'm basically telling you how show business works. For Harry, not Meghan, but for Harry, he's learning the hard way that they like you on the way up, but on the way down, they can't wait to move out fast enough. So while Chelsea Handler and Jimmy Kimmel are just the first, trust me, they're going to be the first of many who are going to make life incredibly difficult in the media for the former royal known as Prince Harry. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.